ABC News Washington Post poll, just 36% of voters say they approve of how the president is handling the economy. 62% disapprove. Simon Rosenberg is a former Clinton campaign advisor and also director of the New Democrat Network, a left-leaning think tank. Simon, thank you for being here.
Hey, Megan, how are you?
Here's what I want to talk about. Maxine Waters wants $1 trillion in new stimulus spending. Paul Krugman had an interesting piece in the New York Times yesterday talking about how stimulus spending is the way forward. It doesn't matter how much it adds to the deficit right now. It'll correct itself in the long term. And you're hearing more and more from the left. The president needs to listen to that. He needs to spend his way out of Bedlam, and that he should not be listening to the Tea Party and to the Republicans who say it's the time for fiscal austerity. Make that case.
Sure. And I think, by the way, one of the other people that's made this case is Ben Bernanke, right, the Fed chairman, who 2 weeks ago made a speech that there needs to be more short-term stimulus to prevent the economy from going down even further. So it's not just left-leaning politicians. The basic case is this, is that we removed the two bits of stimulus that were in place, the quantitative easing and the stimulus package last year when the Republicans won the House in 2010, that those things were keeping the economy growing, right? We actually have had now 18 months of job growth. It's not as much as we want, but it's certainly a lot better than where we were 2.5 years ago. And that when those things were removed, and with the shocks of the Japan earthquake, and the high gas prices, that the economy started to slow down. If you cut spending further, the government, what all the economists will tell you is that it's going to slow the economy down right now. And what classical economists were saying is a little bit of stimulus now may boost things and get the economy back on track. That's going to be the big focal point of the debate this fall between the two parties, no doubt about it, Megan.
If that's the case,
Yep.
I mean, do you believe that President Obama believes that?
I do, because I think the stimulus plan worked. And I know that a lot of people watching this show don't agree with that, but when the president came into office, we were losing 700,000 jobs a month. We have actually had for almost 2 years net job creation every month. And so things are substantially better. And I think the stimulus plan
adding zero jobs to the economy is not good, but it's better than better than losing 700,000.
Well, but we were creating several hundred thousand jobs.
Let me ask you a follow-up, which is,
sure.
So if President Obama, you believe, really believes what you believe, which is we need more stimulus to turn the economy, like genuinely, that is what is needed, then why is he not likely to do that? Because even though the left is pushing him to go big, Simon, no one expects him to do it. And I know he's probably going to accurately deduce he can't get it through Congress.
Right.
But he's probably not going to be able to get a whole lot through Congress. So why doesn't he stick to the ideology that you think he believes in and tell the Americans, this is what I actually want to do to fix it?
Look, the best politics for President Obama right now is to make the argument of what he thinks is going to be required to actually fix the economy. And if the economy gets better, he will probably get reelected next year. If the economy gets worse and what he tries to do doesn't work, he probably won't get reelected. So if I were him, I would do what I think has actually got the best shot in the next 12 months of making things a little bit better than they are now. And I think that's what you're going to hear from him. I don't think it's going to be, I think it's going to be more about him going smart than him going big. I think he needs to be smart now because his own reelection depends on the actions that he and Congress take over the next few months. If things are getting better, he's going to have a good year next year. If things are getting worse, we're probably going to see the Republicans have a good year.
Simon, thank you.
Yeah, sure. Thanks, Megan.
See you soon. Well, nearly 10 years after